The Virgin Suicide is a 1999 film directed by Sofia Coppola based on the novel by Jeffrey Eugenides. It tells the story of five sisters, the Lisbon girls, through the memories of a group of boys who were obsessed with them. The movie cost about $6 million to make and earned around $10.4 million at the box office. Even though it wasn't a huge hit when it came out, it became a cult classic for its dreamy style and emotional story about youth, isolation, and obsession. The mood feels dreamy and sad, and the theme shows how the girls lose themselves under strict control on the way people romanticize their lives. In the school bathroom scene, all the Lisbon girls stand close in the shot. The straight line and tight space make them look trapped, both physically and emotionally. It shows how they feel the pressure of being constantly watched after Cecilia's death, like the whole world is waiting for them to react. Another moment is when the girls look out the window. The frame of the window works like a border between freedom and isolation. The window turns into a physical barrier between the girls and the outside world. In the football field scene after the homecoming dance, Lux is left alone on the field as the sun rises. The wide angle makes her look small and isolated in the huge empty space. It represents her loss of innocence and the loneliness and confusion that it follows. The final boss when the boys stand outside the Lisbon house, the angle slightly tilted and slowly moves farther away from them. This distance makes them seem powerless and separated from the mystery inside the house. It shows that no matter how much they watch, they never truly understand the girl's pain. Phone call is in. The boys and the girls listen to music together over the phone. The split screen editing shows both sides at once, giving us the sense that they're connected for a moment, even though they're still separated by their own realities. Montage of fake photos shows the boys imagining the girls in different places with them. The editing makes it clear how much they idolize the Lisbon sisters, treating them like the main characters of their fantasy while ignoring what the girls might actually be feeling in their isolation. It reminds us again that the whole story is shaped by the boys' idolized point of view, full imagination instead of truth. During the homecoming dance, the movement of the camera and the flowing balloons create a dreamy, almost magical feeling. The moment feels alive and full of hope, but it's also bittersweet because we know this happiness won't last. Contrast this scene where the boys enter the house and find the girl's body uses up very still shots that quietly follows their movement. The camera calm stillness slowly reveals the bodies, creating a heavy mix of panic, shock, and confusion. When the boys are reading Cecilia's diary, they imagine the girls with a warm and golden light around them, soft enough to make their skin glow, almost like angels. The lighting isn't natural, it's symbolic. It represents how the boys see them, perfect, untouchable, and pure. Their deaths, that golden light disappears. In the last scene, everything turns cold and gray. The Lisbon house, once glowing with sunlight, becomes pale and lifeless. The blue tone lighting makes it feel like all warmth has drained from the world. The shape visually captures the death of innocence and the collapse of fantasy. The soundtrack created by the band Air is one of the strongest parts of the film. The soft electronic music gives everything a dreamy, floating feeling. It makes the story feel like a memory. Songs like Playground Love add to the theme of teenage desire and nostalgia. The music connects the audience to the boys' romantic point of view, but it also reminds us that the idea of the girls is unreal, almost like a fantasy. The design adds to the theme and mood by showing the girls' isolation and fragile lives. The muted colors and cluttered vintage rooms make the house feel trapped and nostalgic, giving the story a dreamy but sad atmosphere that reflects the boys' idolized view and the girls' loneliness. Virgin Suicide isn't just about the Lisbon sisters, it's about how people remember others and turn them into stories instead of seeing who they really were. Coppola uses framing, angles, editing, music, and set design to show the mix of beauty and sadness in their lives. The film shows the girls mostly through the boys' eyes, turning them into almost mythical figures while highlighting their isolation and their fragility. By blending fantasy with reality, the movie reminds us that what we remember isn't always the truth, but what we want to believe, making it both haunting and powerful.